Welcome to the World War Channel from a neutral point of view. The Russian military said on Saturday it had used supersonic missiles for the first time in Ukraine, amid a global race to procure those weapons, which Russian President Vladimir Putin calls invincible. Should the world be afraid of new Russian weapons? Due to its speed of over 10,000 km per hour. It has a much greater destructive effect than the classic projectiles seen so far. The first big problem of Western European countries and the United States is the possibility of carrying nuclear warheads. Another big problem is the inability to intercept the supersonic rocket. Currently, there are no systems that have missiles with such speed that they can intercept these missiles. Russian Defense Ministry spokesman Igor Konashenkov said that on March 18, the Dagger aircraft system destroyed a large underground warehouse of missiles and ammunition of the Ukrainian Air Force in Delaton, Ivano-Frankivsk region, in western Ukraine. With its supersonic ballistic missiles, Russia has never reported the use of this ballistic missile in two previous conflicts in which it participated in Ukraine and Syria. Since the first successful testing in 2018, the Dagger has been used several times as part of military exercises. This is the first Dagger missile test in combat conditions in the world, Vasily Kachin, a military analyst and director of the research center at the Moscow School of Economics, told AFP. Official Moscow claims that this type of missile is a challenge for air defense systems because its speed is up to Mach 10 or about 12,000 km per hour. So its maneuverability makes it impossible to intercept. Although some Western military experts say Russia exaggerates the capabilities of this air weapon. Destroy and sow fear. The target hit on Friday, the Ukrainian underground warehouse, seems ideal for the Dagger, Kassan said. He points out that such infrastructure is difficult to destroy with conventional missiles. The penetrating and destructive power of supersonic projectiles is much higher due to the extremely high speed. For Russian military expert Pavel Fagenhauer, the use of Daggers does not give Russia a strategic advantage in Ukraine, but there is a psychological effect because Moscow used one of its most destructive weapons there. In fact, this move does not change much in the military field, but in any case it has an effect in terms of psychological propaganda, and that is sow fear, he said. The Dagger and Zircon cruise missiles fired from warships and submarines belong to a group of new weapons developed by Russia, which Putin calls invincible. The crown jewel of the Russian army is the supersonic intercontinental missile Avangard. It flies up to 33,000 km per hour and unpredictably changes course or altitude, making it almost impossible to intercept. The arms race, successfully tested in 2018, Dagger systems hit all targets at a distance of 1,000 to 2,000 kilometers, the Russian Ministry of Defense announced. However, this range can be multiplied because it is equipped with aviation, especially MiG-31 aircraft. Moscow has developed this type of weapon to possess weapons capable of evading defense systems such as the American missile shield in Europe. The use of supersonic missiles in Ukraine comes at a time when the Russian army, despite the announcements, still does not have full control over the sky. And the Ukrainian air defense is still managing to inflict losses on Moscow. Russia is the first country in the world to develop supersonic weapons. The Russian president often boasted about that, emphasizing that it was proof of Russia's military superiority. The launch of supersonic weapons has encouraged other countries around the world to accelerate work on their own such programs, which has resulted in an arms race in this area. China and North Korea have also announced the development of supersonic weapons. China surprised the West by testing its hypersonic sailboat capable of moving at speeds in excess of Mach 5, more than 6,000 km per hour. We were the first to develop this type of weapon. And the Chinese did it recently, but the United States does not have it at the moment, said Vasily Kashin.